right, time now 5:17. Let's get a check of that most accurate forecast. It is a frigid start to the morning up in the high country. We're back down to single digits up at the Grand Canyon. We're in the teens in Flagstaff, Heber, and Window Rock, as well as Show Low this morning. 30s in Payson, 30s in Quartzsite, as well as Gila Bend, Globe, Glendale, Safford, and Tucson this morning. Now, compared to this time yesterday, here in the valley, we're actually 3 degrees warmer than we were 24 hours ago, but it's still very crisp out there. Up in the high country, though, a little different story. Flagstaff is actually 7 degrees colder than it was this time yesterday, about 10 degrees colder in Window Rock and Show Low as well. So here in the valley right now, we have a lot of 40s out there this morning. We're down to 41 degrees in Goodyear and Glendale, 48 in Mesa and Phoenix, and that's because we've got clear conditions, those crystal clear skies. So all of that cold air is settling in. Our air quality is not going to be great for the very beginning of the morning because of that inversion layer. And so if you are a sensitive group, you've got asthma, COPD, you're going to want to wait a little while before you go outside. But by noon, we're getting better. We're in the moderate range. Middle of the afternoon, our air quality should be good once again. And then as those cold temperatures drop again, then our air quality starts to turn just a little bit. Now, as for those temperatures hour by hour, we're going to stay pretty crisp for a while here. 45 degrees through that 8 o'clock hour. Then we warm into the 50s, but we're going to linger in the 50s until about 11 a.m. That's when we finally cross over into the 60s. Even at lunchtime, we're still in the 60s. So you might want to have lunch on the patio, but you also might want to make sure you've got a sweater or a jacket on, or make sure they've got heaters out on the patio if you're eating outside somewhere. So just keep that in mind. But once the sun starts shining, it actually feels pretty nice, like it did yesterday. So it'll look very similar to yesterday, but will be just a little bit warmer than we were yesterday. 75 will be the high in Fountain Hills, Apache Junction, Chandler. 74 in Ahwatukee, Levine, Peoria, and Surprise. Anthem even making it into the 70s today. 72 is your forecast high. We'll have 70s across most of southern and western Arizona. Central Arizona, we're looking at the 50s and 60s once again. Sedona warming to 64 degrees today. So again, just a little bit warmer than yesterday. North of the rim, we've got 40s again in Show Low, Heber, and up in Flagstaff. The next couple of days, you're staying chilly. 50 today and breezy, so you're really going to get that bite in the air. Then we drop down to the 40s on Tuesday. Those breezes pick back up in Flagstaff, but staying sunny and dry up there all week long. Same here in the valley. Our dry streak continues. Our temperatures today in the mid 70s, but slowly we start to trend back down to the low 70s by Thursday. Still looking to only be in the 60s. 67 is that forecast high for Thursday, and that means our morning lows are going to stay chilly as well in the low 40s all week long, Mark.